And we're back for another episode. Yeah, okay. Making sure it's all working. Okay, back for another episode of My Hero Academia. Not much to talk about this time since it is right after last time. It hasn't even been a week, like usual, or like it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying. Like, it's only been a few minutes. Last episode was pretty cool. Shigaraki's awake. He actually got to do some stuff besides just, blow up a city. He's fighting the pro heroes. He's after Deku. And shit's fucked. Gigantamachia's awakened. And there are Nomu. So, yeah. Just a lot of fighting going on right now. And, yeah. That's kind of it. Without a title, there's nothing really to speculate about this episode specifically. Kind of wondering if we'll cut back to the mansion for more than normal. This first shot shows what I'm guessing is a news helicopter, which is not great because the last thing the heroes need right now is bad press. And they are going to get it. I mean, I already knew that going in. It's a different set of spoilers. Like, this is like spoilers I got back in, I think it was season 3, I want to say. But, like, I knew there's some bad press coming up in this arc. But it's not something the heroes need right now. Is the press breathing down their necks while they are literally fighting someone who can destroy an entire city. So yeah. As far as this episode specifically, I think it's too soon for any of the really bad stuff to happen. I think there's at least a couple more episodes before we get to that. So, yeah. Should just be more fighting, I think. Which, you know what? I'm down for that. I'm down to watch some cool fighting. So yeah, let's just get into it real quick. We will switch over and we will do a countdown. So start in 3, 2, 1, and play. Alright. That episode, not as good as the last one, I'd say. It's a little bit too... I don't know. It's just... maybe it's just because, like, the last one felt better because it was the first one coming back. But, like, also this one just seemed to accomplish even less. Like... What did we actually accomplish? I mean, I guess, Deku and Bakugo actually got in on the fight now, but, like... And, I mean, the one thing it did definitely accomplish was Machia collecting the various OG League of Villains members and hightailing it towards Shigaraki. That's new. That's definitely important, because that kind of explains how they're all going to get to the city and fuck shit up there. Which is kind of what I was expecting to happen. Like, them fucking shut up in the city, I mean, not this. Like, I didn't know this was going to be how it happened, but, like, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they could take down Machia, but even if they do... It's not gonna stick, I don't think. I'm also not sure, like, what Momo conjured up there in those bottles. Like, to me, it looks maybe more like a glue type of thing. Like, they throw it at Machia and it's gonna imprison him. I mean, maybe it's like a tranquilizer that it gets absorbed through the skin, but even that I don't know would work. Hmm. Honestly, I think the thing that might work the best would be if Mudman were to go in there and just like turn the ground into a treadmill. Just have him run in place. Uh, I mean, I don't know if Mudman can actually do that, but like, if he could, that'd be the best thing. Um, yeah. Mount Lady showing off her chops again in this episode. Just full determinator there. Like, damn. Um, Also, Midnight got fucked up right there. That was, I mean, the height that she fell from, the debris that fell on her, and now she's got to take on four other assholes, at least. I think it was four. Might have been more. But yeah, I don't think she's doing too well. Um, Also, all four of them seem to have face coverings, so maybe her quirk isn't going to be that useful there. In which case, she is especially fucked. Yeah, not good. Uh, Anything else? I mean, that kind of feels like it. Just so much of the fight in the city didn't really amount to much. You know, you got a bunch of Nomus going around, but nothing really happened with them. Uh, all the characters that we recognize are, well, currently are involved with the Shigaraki fight, and that was mainly just like a game of keep away with Aizawa. So, I liked all the cutaways to the various like other characters. We finally got to see All Might this season. Fucking finally. He didn't even say anything though, so like, I wonder what was going on there. Like, did they just have a hard time getting Chris Sabat in the studio? Like, did he just not have time, or I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that there's been nothing with All Might. Um, I mean, I guess he's just not really relevant at the moment, but like, yeah, well, like I don't know. I feel like you would want to have a couple of cutaways to him, just like commentating on this sort of stuff, or like have him be in the HQ helping to coordinate stuff or something. But no, no. I mean, hey, babysitting Eri is an important job. We protect Eri, but like, uh, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird that he hasn't talked once this season yet. Um, and then what else is there? We got to see Inka. We got to see the Todoroki family. Like all of them. That was kind of surprising. I mean, not surprising with what I'm expecting to happen, but just, you know, kind of just reinforces the idea of that's something to keep a watch over. Um, we also got to see Bakugo's mom. Actually, that was also surprising a little bit. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Uh. Yeah. It was actually quite cool. Though, like how much, like when they were protecting Aizawa. Uh. Right. How much he was thinking about his students. And more specifically, Deku and Bakugo and how far they've come. Um. The hell? Is that an ambulance or a police car? Ambulance. Oh, okay. Go on then. Save that person. The this show could use a few ambulances. uh, Air ambulances actually would be better. Hmm. Right. Okay. Just remembered what I forgot. Uh, um, So Shigaraki is clearly like struggling, kinda, sorta, with some mental influence from All for One. Um, it kinda almost seems like he's not quite possessed, but like, yeah, they specifically used the term puppet, so I guess that's what we are supposed to assume is that All for One somehow is trying to take over Shigaraki's body, which is like a whole other level of fucked up. Um, and Shigaraki is basically telling him no. And that's interesting because back in season 3, or was it in season 4? I don't remember, but like there were a ton of parallels about how All for One was like, oh yeah, I've prepared my student. I'm fully ready to let myself be taken out of the picture and to let him spread his wings and do what he needs to. Whereas you, All Might, have not yet prepared your student, and you have to stick around now, and you're sticking around now, and he's not free to do all the things that he needs to do, blah, 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 a bunch of bullshit. Whereas now, in the present of the show, it, like, All Might is, I mean, he's not out of the picture in the sense that he's dead, but like he is so far removed from the battlefield that he's a non-factor. And Deku is there taking care of business, not on his own. He has his friends, his teachers, whatnot, but like he doesn't need All Might anymore. He's got a handle on the powers. He can do what he needs to do. Whereas Shigaraki is now like All for One is attempting to take over his body. So it's kind of a little bit reversed of a situation here where it's just like, yeah, All for One isn't actually okay with being taken out of this. He wants to be there. He wants to be like, he wants to have the power for himself, whereas All Might is perfectly okay with being well, he's okay with having Deku take his place and not having to be there himself to matter. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if All Might could be there, he would be there. But like, he's starting to recognize like it's not his place to be on the battlefield and whatnot. At least that's how it seems to me. So I just thought that was a really cool little like, not quite an hourglass, but just like a twist of everything. Actually, I do feel like there was one more thing that I was thinking about that was kind of cool, but now I can't. Now it's not there. Let me take a drink while I try and remember it. Did it have to do with Shigaraki or something else? I don't remember. Huh. Well, either way, I guess that's enough commentary for this episode. Yeah, not bad. Just very much a like a one page out of the manga type thing, it feels like. I mean, it was probably more than that, but like, yeah. Didn't feel like much happened. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys all in the next one, which will be very soon. But until then, bye-bye.